The proposed Treasury levy on overseas student fees is more than just another bureaucratic tweak. It's a direct threat to one of Britain's last remaining globally competitive sectors. And the stakes are very high. International students generate over £10 billion a year for English universities, making up roughly 45% of all fee income. That's not loose change. It is the lifeblood that keeps our research labs running. Kraos subsidises teaching and offsets a £6.2 billion annual shortfall in research funding caused by inadequate public grants. And now the government proposes to skim 6% off the top. That's £621 million a year to fund vague skills priorities with no guarantee the money will even come back to the higher education sector. The impact would fall hardest on our major research universities. UCL faces a £42 million hit, Manchester £27 million, King's £22 million, Imperial £21 million. Many of these institutions derive over 70% of their fee income from non-UK students. This is not just about London. The University of Leeds, the University of Birmingham, and even specialist institutions like the London School of Economics would be in the firing line, and vice-chancellors now face an impossible choice: absorb the cost and slash research or teaching budgets, or pass it on to students, making UK degrees even less affordable and less competitive against Australian, Canadian and American rivals. Australia scrapped a similar levy when it realised the damage it would do. Our Treasury appears to have learned nothing. This comes at a perilous time. The Office for Students predicts that by 2025-26, 72% of higher education providers will be in deficit. Recruitment from overseas is already down thanks to tighter visa rules and a cut to post-study work visas from 2 years to 18 months. The Home Office itself estimates the levy could cut student numbers by 14,000 a year, possibly a low ball. That means fewer talented graduates, weaker soft power and lost export income. There is also a dangerous secondary effect. Britain's research base will shrink. Every pound spent on research in our universities recovers only 67 pence in grants. The rest comes from surplus international tuition fees. Strip that surplus away and you strip away our capacity to lead in AI, in medicine, in engineering and climate science. In short, this is not just a tax on education, it's a tax on innovation. Politically, this looks like the worst of all worlds. Bad economics dressed up as skills policy. The British Academy has already warned it will make the UK look unwelcoming to international talent. Sadiq Khan has called it immense economic self-harm. The Russell Group says it will cost its members over £315 million a year. In the middle of this, the Treasury cannot even say exactly how the money will be used. If the government is serious about economic growth, it should be protecting and expanding higher education's global reach, not taxing it into decline. This levy risks turning one of Britain's strongest exports into yet another struggling sector. And in doing so, it endangers the intellectual, cultural and economic capital on which our future depends. It's not a shadow on the horizon. It's a guillotine hanging by a fraying rope.